My name is Anna. I am 37 years old. I am married. My husband's name is John, and he is much older than me. John is 59 years old. We have been married for 19 years. John and I have 2 daughters. Our first daughter is 18 years old. Our second daughter is only 1 year old. We live a simple life. John works and I stay home. I take care of the house and our children. Everything seemed fine. But now my life is very sad and difficult. One day, I found out something very bad. John has a girlfriend. I was very sad and shocked. John is my husband. We've been together for a long time. I thought he loved me. But now, I am not sure. I tried to talk to John about it. I asked him, "John, is this true? Do you have a girlfriend?" But he was angry. He said, "You are making a problem for no reason." But I knew it was true. I knew John was hiding something. I wanted to know more. So, one night, I checked John's phone. John saw me and got very angry. He shouted at me. He said, "Why are you checking my phone? You have no right." I was scared, but I needed answers. Later, I looked at his phone bill. I saw a strange phone number. John called this number many times. He called this number almost every day. I called the number. A woman answered. She was John's girlfriend. She is the same age as me. She has a daughter, and she is also married. She told me, "It is not my problem if my husband finds out." I was shocked. I felt so sad. My heart was broken. I talked to John again. I told him I knew the truth. But John was angry again. He said, "I will end it when I want. You cannot tell me what to do." I cried. John cheated on me before. This happened when our first daughter was born. Now, with our second daughter, it is happening again. I need him, but he is with someone else. I am on leave from work to take care of our baby. I cannot go back to work yet. We have a loan for our apartment. The apartment is in my name, but we pay for it together. Soon, our child payments will stop, and we need John's money for our family. John knows this, so he feels powerful. He thinks he can do whatever he wants. He says he can even have another girlfriend if he wants. He does not care about my feelings. Our older daughter tries to talk to him. She says, "Dad, this is wrong. Please stop." But he gets angry. He says bad words to her too. He is hurting us all. We feel very alone. One day, John stopped coming home at night. He said he was working late, but I did not believe him. He did not call me. He did not send me any messages. I stayed up all night, waiting for him. I was worried and scared. In the morning, he came home, but he was angry. He said, "Stop asking me questions. I am tired of this." Another day, he told me he wanted to go on a trip. I asked him, "Can we go together?" But he said no. He wanted to go alone. I was sad. Why did he want to go alone? John also started spending a lot of money. I noticed that we had less money each month. I asked him, "John, where's the money going?" He said, "Don't worry about it. I will handle it." But I was worried. I checked our bank account. I saw that he was spending money on gifts. I saw that he was spending money at fancy restaurants. I knew he was spending this money on his girlfriend. Now we have less money for our family. We need money for our children. We need money for our apartment. But John does not care. He only cares about his girlfriend. The stress started to make me feel sick. I could not sleep. I could not eat. I felt tired all the time. I went to the doctor and he told me, "You need to rest. You are too stressed." But how can I rest? I have so many problems. My husband has a girlfriend. My family needs money. I feel like I have no control over my life. Our older daughter is also feeling very sad. She does not smile as much as she used to. She does not want to talk to her friends. She feels ashamed of her father. She does not understand why he is doing this. Our younger daughter is just a baby. She does not know what is happening, but I worry about her future. I want her to have a happy family, but right now, our family is broken. I told my best friend about my problems. She said, "Maybe you should leave John." But I feel stuck. I cannot leave him because we need him. I cannot take care of the children alone. I have no job right now. I need his help. My family also told me to be strong. They said, "Maybe John will change. Maybe he will come back to you." But I am not sure. I am afraid that he will never change. I am afraid that he will always choose his girlfriend over us. I do not know what to do. I am sad and feel very weak. I still love John, even with all this pain. I want him to come back to our family. I want him to remember us. I want him to leave his girlfriend. But I do not know if this will happen. I feel lost. I feel like I am in a dark place, and I cannot find my way out. If you enjoy the story, please like, subscribe, and share. I didn't know the truth about my husband. I married him without knowing anything about him. If I had known, I would not have married him. At first, he seemed like a great man. But later, I found out he was different. Let me tell you everything from the beginning. One day, I went to my friend's wedding. The hall was full of happy people. Everyone was laughing, dancing, and eating. I was enjoying myself with my friends. Then I noticed a man standing alone. He was tall and handsome. He looked at me often, but he didn't say anything. He didn't come to talk to me. During the wedding, I danced and smiled a lot. The man didn't dance or join the fun. He only stood and watched me from far away. 2 days later, I got a message on my phone. "Hi, I saw you at the wedding. Can we talk?" I was surprised. I replied, "Who is this?" "I'm the man from the wedding," he wrote back. "You looked beautiful. I want to get to know you." I didn't know what to say, but I felt curious, so I replied, "Okay, we can talk." We started texting. He was very kind and polite. He said, "You are special. I like you very much." We talked for 2 days without stopping. Then, on the 3rd day, he said something shocking. "I want to marry you. I see you as my wife and the mother of my children." I was surprised. "But we don't even know each other," I said. "I know you are the one for me," he said. "Please say yes. I will make you happy." His words touched my heart. I believed him. So, I said yes. Our wedding happened quickly. It was small and simple. Only close family and friends came. I wore a white dress, and he wore a suit. He looked happy, and I thought I had found the perfect man. In the beginning, everything was wonderful. He was kind, caring, and gave me gifts. He said sweet things to me and always made me smile. I felt lucky to have him. But after 1 month, things started to change. One day, I saw him smiling at his phone. He was texting someone. "Who are you texting?" I asked. "Just a friend," he said quickly. Then he put his phone away. I didn't think much about it. I trusted him. Days, months, and years passed. We had 2 children, a boy and a girl. Life seemed good. I thought we were a happy family. But soon, he began coming home late. "Work was busy," he said. He stopped spending time with me. He also never let me touch his phone. Time passed. His behavior started to change. I felt he was still texting someone, but I didn't tell him. I hoped it would stop. One night, he left his phone on the table and went to another room. I picked it up and opened it. I found messages from another woman. The messages were romantic. He called her my love and my everything. I couldn't believe my eyes. He never told me he loved me, but he told her. My heart broke. I cried. He bought her gifts, but never bought me anything. I saw pictures of them together. I was shocked. The woman was from my village. I knew her. What surprised me was that she wasn't younger than me or more beautiful than me. She was 5 years older than my husband. She had 3 children. Her husband worked abroad. The worst part was that my husband had been seeing her before we got married. Even after we married, he still went to see her. He didn't come home for 3 or 4 days. He was with her. He gave her money and took her kids to the park and shopping. I felt tears in my eyes. My heart broke. I thought, how could he do this to me? When he came back, I showed him his phone. "What is this?" I asked, crying. shocked. "I'm sorry," he said. "I made a mistake." "A mistake?" I shouted. "You lied to me. You promised to love me, but you were with her all this time." He begged me to forgive him. "It won't happen again," he said. "Please, give me another chance." I didn't know what to do. I felt lost. I felt so much hate for him. I didn't know why my life was like this. Why did this happen to me? I took my children and left. I couldn't tell anyone. I stayed with my parents for 1 month without saying anything. Finally, my parents asked why I wasn't going home. I had to tell them. I didn't tell them everything, but I told them part of the story. They didn't believe me at first. They said, "You have children. Please forgive him. Maybe he will change." He came back and asked for forgiveness again. For the sake of my children, I agreed to give him one more chance. Maybe he would change. We started living together again, but I had no feelings for him. I hated him. I couldn't forget what he had done. After 2 months, the same things started again. The texts started again. I realized then that he hadn't learned from his mistakes. I saw them together in his car. He was still doing the same things. He would apologize in the evening, saying, "I'm sorry. You're the best wife, the best mother. You're my angel. Please forgive me." I gave him a second chance, but he repeated his mistakes. Now, I've made a decision for myself. I'm not listening to anyone anymore. I'm listening to my heart. I decided to divorce him. I wanted him out of my life. I left. I went abroad to work. I left my children with my parents. Life is like this. I don't regret my life. I'm strong. If you enjoy the story, please like, subscribe, and share.